Counter-Strike 2 workshop maps are dead. Today, I'm going to explain to you why these maps no longer make sense to use, and I'm going to show you a much better way to warm up, get yourself prepared, and just make yourself better inside of this game. Before we get into that though, I do have to give you a message on how to improve your Counter-Strike 2 skins at the lowest cost possible. Thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Skins Monkey. They are one of the greatest and easiest to use CS2 trading sites out there. You can swap out the skins you do not like for brand new ones that are so much more fresh. Even skins that are trade locked can be secured by adding them to your backpack. The greatest thing about the site is that you can buy skins for so much cheaper with a 35% deposit bonus when you use my code, COJO. Make sure to check out the freebie section where you can get a free skin just by completing tasks. On top of the bonuses, you also get a $5 bonus when clicking the link in the description. Alright guys, so like I said, these maps are just no longer as useful anymore. There is something that is much better to use instead of workshop maps inside of this game, and we are actually going to tab out to see this. Now, what you should actually be doing nowadays is using a tool like Refrag. This video is not sponsored by Refrag one bit, only Skins Monkey, but it's just such a valuable tool, and it's made me such better player throughout the years with this, and it just gets to the point where I can't prepare for a competitive match without using Refrag. Why is Refrag so good? Because it allows you to play on all of the competitive maps, and there is endless game modes that you can play on to get yourself prepared for your match that's ahead of you, or to just get on to the day and get yourself ready. They have things like aimbots. You no longer need to use aimbots in workshop map because now you can use aimbots in the actual server. They have defender, crossfire, clutch, Nadr, where you can throw nades in a server and watch them. And we're going to show you guys all of these different game modes, but it's just so unique, so cool, all the things that they offer. And at the end of the day too, the reason this tool is better than using workshop maps is because when we're in a workshop map, we have 0 ping, which is great. But when we get into an actual server against players, that 0 ping doesn't make sense anymore because now we're playing on 40 ping or 20 ping. So this actually allows you to play on the servers that you're actually going to be using, which I think is extremely valuable and extremely helpful. So first, let's go ahead and open up Nadr mode. We're going to just come here on Dust 2, and I'm going to show you what's up. All you got to do is click Start Server, and just wait for it to load and you'll be good. Now, I do have to tell you guys, this is a paid service, and like I said, not sponsored one bit by Refrag, so just keep that in mind that you're gonna have to pay for this tool. But as a competitive player in the scene, it is vital to have stuff like this. Once your server is loaded, you simply just copy it, open up your console. Once you get into game, paste that in there, boom, and now we're just gonna load into the game. And the beautiful thing about Refrag and the tool in general is that there is game modes that you can play with friends, duels, retakes, all these other things that you can play in private servers to get yourself prepared for your matches. Now, this mode is Nadr, which is really sick for warming up your nades and stuff. You can sit here and throw whatever you need, press R to hold it, and you can see if the smoke lands. Very useful. What's also really cool about Nadr mode is that you can actually save nades. And then, so I can type in here .nade 27. and come here, and now we know where we need to aim and throw it, right? And I'll probably still miss it, but it's just like a really helpful tool, right? See, boom, there you go. Super helpful, super useful. You can get in here with friends and test things out, but I thought this would be a good way to show you at first, because warming up your nades is important too, and workshop maps are not going to provide this for you, right? So let's go ahead and head into my favorite mode on here, which is Crossfire mode. I love Crossfire mode. This is how I personally prepare for my professional matches here in North America. Very helpful. It's gonna put you into a situation here, and let me make sure we got everything set up right. It's gonna put you into a situation where these bots are going to peek you, right? They're gonna peek you from different angles, and as you can see, raw live feed here, you're gonna get destroyed sometimes, no matter what level you play at. But it's just really good for getting yourself ready for these peaks that are actually going to happen to you while you're playing the game. It's good to play like aimbots and workshop maps, but it's not gonna simulate that live peaks that are happening, and this does a really good job. And you can change what guns you use. You can use an op, and it's going to run you through a lot of different scenarios and provide that really fun warm-up. I love this. I love just pumping music during this and sitting here and just like focusing on hitting these shots, right? And then you just do it till you feel ready, and you can use whatever weapons you want. Very helpful, very useful. They also have things like X-Fire mode. Let's go ahead and launch that, which is a really cool take on the pre-fire game mode you might be familiar with. Bots are going to swing you as you get these kills. right? So as we're shooting, as we're doing this, bots are swinging us, and it's very challenging. It's very good. Again, just more stuff that's gonna help us improve and prepare for our actual match. So I'll focus up here. Boom. Look at this. Okay. We suck, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna make you better, and it's actually gonna give you that live feed. I like this a lot more than just using aimbots, because like I said, you're just using the arena in aimbots, and it's not actually gonna get you ready. Other than that, there's things like aimbots here, which I'll show. Tell me that this is not just so much more useful. Look, you're actually aiming on the map, and you're able to actually like see it in front of you, right? So I think this is so much better in my opinion, and I think that if you have tools like this, it'll help you take your game to the next level. Now combine that with all the knowledge you're going to learn on my channel from like you know, pro tips and tricks, all these helpful videos I teach you on how to play certain maps like positions, opping, rifling, how to peek, all this stuff. You're going to improve by using tools like this. A lot of players just don't know where to look for stuff, and they end up just, you know, not playing the game as optimally as they should, right? But there's no secret, really. It's like this stuff is very simple and basic. You just gotta get repetition and do it over and over and over again. And I'm not sure exactly how we switch, but you can switch scenes here. It goes through a lot of different areas, like on B site, A site, and you know, just does all that kind of stuff. Other than that, like I said, there's lots of other cool modes. My favorite to get myself ready is Defender mode. Watch this. Defender mode is gonna have utility thrown at you, and the bots are gonna swing with the utility. It's gonna get you in more of an actual game mindset as far as like flashes and stuff that comes at you. If I focus up here with the live commentary, it's hard. Maybe you'll see boom, flashes, hit, boom, flash, and another guy pit. See, like it's just so helpful. Like it gets you really into the mood and into the mode of a game versus just sitting there mindlessly clicking. It's so much better. See this? It's very engaging, very active for your brain, and it's just the best way to practice, guys. Genuinely, I'll say it over and over again. Just the best way to practice is using this tool. So yeah, but hopefully you guys kind of have a bit of an understanding from this. Let's quickly go back into Refrag because I got something to show you. A really helpful thing that they have on here is also Bootcamp mode, and what Bootcamp is going to do, especially it's very good for newer players, is it's going to walk you through every single tool they have on here. It's going to teach you nades, it's going to have you doing re-peeks, pre-fire, spraying, aimbots, just everything, and you're going to learn. And there's different levels so that you can progress and start to have more knowledge on the maps, because at the end of the day, knowledge is everything inside this game. And if you have better knowledge, more comfortable understanding of how every map works, you're gonna be a better player, guys. So with that being said, check out my Twitch if you want to see live gameplay. I always play over there. People are always asking like, what are you doing, man? Well, now you guys know it's Refrag, and you'll be able to tell your friends and get your buddies in here, because it's genuinely a really cool thing. And like I said, there's endless amounts of game modes on here, and they're always adding new stuff. So not sponsored by them at all, but very good. And you can scrim on here with your full team. You can play retakes. It's just the best tool out there. So come watch me live. Watch the videos on your screen right now. There's lots of good stuff I'm posting every single day, and we're going to take your game to the next level. So appreciate every single one of you guys. Keep grinding, and good luck with your matches.